Let me get.
Hey, hi, from Boston. How you guys doing?
Hello, how are you?
We're going to make a few comments today. Jane's going to start off, and I'm going to fill in just like we did in Melbourne.
That's right.
So
Now we're together.
Yeah.
We're together. You know, first, we're celebrating your remarkable achievements. We are so proud of you. Please take a bow, all of you. Please say a Yahoo for your great, great work. We're delighted to celebrate your achievements. You know, when I was in Australia working with you, I noticed each and every day that some of you would come to class, you had jobs, but that didn't stop you from learning. You worked together collaboratively, and you worked hard, and I mean hard. You were always looking for more from me, which I always appreciated, and you were faithful to coming to class and turning in quality assignments. You were open to criticism, however, wherever it came from, whether it came from me or classmates, because you had a very, very deep and abiding commitment to be excellent, and that showed. You know, I want you to also know that for me, each and every one of you just touched my life. You touched it in at least a couple of ways. One of the ways you did is in terms of academic scholarship. Every single day that I left the classroom, I just felt that I had to improve my game. I had to be better the next time when I came in the classroom. And that's because of you. You stimulated me to give you even more than I was prepared to give you at the beginning of the class. But I've got to tell you that you touched me in a very personal way. You made me feel like I am part of your family. I actually feel like a family member. I talk about you all the time. I have pictures of you on my wall. I point them out to anyone who will look. You made me feel part of your community. I hope that continues. Please stay in touch. And, you know, I have to say that I expect grand things from you going forward. Here at home, Charlie and I were talking earlier because we're so excited that we have a new president-elect, a man who came from humble origins. He has demonstrated through his whole life that education pays off, that hard work and high standards pays off, and today he's president-elect of the United States of America. I am proud of America, and I'm proud of Barack Obama. And he makes me think back to you again, because you're working extraordinarily hard. You have worked hard, and there's a lot of evidence of that. What I expect of you in the future are further examples of excellence. You will continue to work hard and hold yourself to a high standard. You will make extraordinary contributions to your communities, and I expect that you'll make contributions of significance to the world. So please applause. I only wish I was there to give all of you a hug. You are very special and dear to my heart, and always will be.
Great. Now, I'm a more absent-minded professor, so you forgive me that I have some notes to refer to. So if you see me looking down, you'll know why that is. So first of all, let me say congratulations to all of you. I want to echo a lot of what Jane has said in terms of the way you challenged me and helped me grow as an individual. I think you should also be proud of yourself for what you've accomplished and how far you've come. You're the first graduates of the Global Leadership Program, which is a testament, I think, to the program, what the program is all about, and I feel honored to have been part of your journey and to share this moment with you. Obviously, both of us are still at a pretty euphoric state about the election of President Obama over the past few days, and I remember when I was there with you, we discussed the election quite a bit and how it brought to light many of the concepts we were studying together around leadership. Now, my reflection about what to say to you today, I kept remembering those conversations about our conceptions of leadership. We talked about conceptualizing leadership as a collective emergent process, a dance between leaders and followers and their environment. We suggested that the more we can create spaces for diverse voices to be heard, the more we promote open dialogue, the more we can break down barriers that separate us, the more likely we find leadership that we need in times like these. And I think this is the core of what makes GOP unique, in that it is an arena, a space where these kinds of things can happen. You are truly a multi-cultural community, global community of leadership. This morning I ran across a comment on a website that hit me, and I thought I would share it with you. In commenting about Obama's election, the writer said, Rosa Parks sat in 1955, Martin Luther King walked in 1963, Barack Obama ran in 2008, that our children might fly. For those of you who are not familiar with some of these names, let me provide some context. Rosa Parks, a black woman, was the secretary who in 1955 refused to move to the back of the bus and give up her seat to a white passenger. She is considered the mother of the civil rights movement in the U.S. Martin Luther King emerged in response to that act by Rosa Parks. Martin Luther King was influenced by the philosophy of Mahatma Gandhi. Gandhi's philosophy of nonviolence that inspired King was a product of many chance encounters. Because he couldn't stomach his landlady's meals of mutton and cabbage, she referred him to a local vegetarian restaurant in London. That led him to join the Vegetarian Society, which in turn led him to join the Theosophical Society, a group that dedicated itself to the study of the world religions and philosophies. And it was in that environment that the philosophy of nonviolence emerged. Now, the moment sparked by a secretary, brought to life by a Baptist minister, inspired by an Indian who couldn't stomach mutton and cabbage, and sustained by the steady effort of countless individuals and groups dedicated to the ideas and principles that those individuals espoused, opened the door for Obama, the son of a white woman from Kansas and a black man from Kenya, a community organizer, to run for president and win with the theme of Yes, We Can. So now the question is, how is this all relevant to you in graduation? Because I tend to take a long time sometimes to get to the point. Okay? Change up. I think the relevance is found in the word at the center of that theme. It's we. Obama's story is not a story of a singular leader riding to the rescue. The threads of his story are deeply intertwined with the stories of many others from different times and different places. It is intertwined in the architecture of participation emerging around us that allows new voices to be heard, to connect with each other and to find common ground. It is recognition of the problems we face today can only be solved through our collective wisdom and collective leadership. It doesn't matter if you are a secretary, a minister, a community organizer, or a middle manager. You're part of a new generation of leaders. You're part of the dance of leadership for this new age. Your challenges are significant, but not so significant that they can't be overcome. If this story tells you anything, it is that you never know how your actions will ripple out and have impact in space and time. So what do? You do the best you can each day and hold true to a couple of core principles. Honor diversity in people and ideas. Develop your capacity to work collaboratively. Let your highest aspirations guide your day-to-day actions. And keep in mind, it's about progress, not perfection. Don't beat yourself up. Each day, do something to help one other person discover a bit of the light inside themselves and let it shine. And if we do these things with the people who you touch in your lives, we will do our part to change the world, to create a world where all our children can fly. I wish you well. I hope to see you all again next year. I hope you stay connected to this community. I think it's important. This is a special group, and I'm honored to be part of it. So congratulations on your graduation, and let's keep in touch. Take care.
Thank you.